Hi, today we are in Waycross, Georgia at the Okefenokee Swamp. We are going to go in and explore the area, see if we can maybe see some alligators and some snakes and other wildlife. We are hoping that we can go on a boat tour, because that would be a trip of a lifetime to go out in the swamp with on a boat. So let's go inside and get some tickets and check it out. Come on.
Alligator Alley.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Okefenokee Swamp Park. My name is Roy. I'll be your boat guide today. And we're going to go around these trails here. The park opened up in October of 1946. These trails are based upon Native American waterways going off of Cowhouse Island. Now, y'all know you were on the island a while ago. This is an island. Cowhouse Island is one of the 70 named islands in the Okefenokee Swamp. The 24 of the larger islands have had Native American habitation. Native Americans lived out here in the Okefenokee Swamp, it said, from 2500 BC until the Second Seminole War of 1838, where they were driven out by General Charles Floyd. Now, the Okefenokee Swamp is tremendous, large in size. It is the largest dark water swamp in the United States. It is close to 500,000 acres, 700 square miles in size. It is larger than our state of Rhode Island. The National Wildlife Preserve is about 438,000 acres. It doesn't encompass the whole swamp. Now, it has grown over the years. In November of 1936, the federal government took control of 220,000 acres when President Roosevelt bought it from the Herbert Cypress Company Corporation for a bird wildlife sanctuary. And there is a story behind it. But now, there are 70 named islands, 80,000 acres of open prairie, grassland, lily pads, and mud flats out here in the swamp, mixed in with 30,000 acres of lakes. Now, this swamp was formed many thousands of years ago behind a giant sand dune. When the ocean covered most of Georgia and most of Florida, they left giant sand dunes about 40 miles inland. All right? Then after many more thousands of years later, it receded. Florida finished poking its nose up on the waves. The barrier islands formed off the coast of Georgia and Florida, and the Okefenokee Swamp formed behind the largest of the leftover sand dunes. This sand dunes we call Trail Ridge, about 130 foot above sea level. We're sitting at about 120 foot above sea level now. This is a living swamp. Water flows out two rivers, but no river feeds the Okefenokee Swamp. We're 95% dependent upon rainwater.
Oh, wow.
That's right, rainwater. Why is the water this color? Decaying vegetation from the over 600 different varieties of plants in the Okefenokee Swamp decay and go down into the water, making peat. We even have some trees out here. It's called a loblolly bay. The big green tree ahead of us is a member of the tea family. Decaying vegetation releases the tannins and tannic acid into the water. Tannins and tannic acid color this water a light tea-colored stained water. This water doesn't look that, it looks dark, but it's actually not. Ladies and gentlemen, you can look, I'm going to pull some out and let you show you this water. You can actually drink it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Female gators in the swamp get around 10 foot, maybe 11 in some instances.
That
Now,
is a
goes to the
gator
bottom of
nest.
the caves,
Did you know
forming
alligators eat themselves?
methane
Or
gas
eat other
moving
alligators?
all around. When the gators walk
Crazy.
across the bottom.
We just did a stop on the boat, and we're gonna walk into the swamp and into the observatory deck. It was really neat. Did you see them drink the water? He was telling us a lot of cool stories. The alligators actually eat other alligators, and there's one alligator here. One's Oscar, the big alpha male alligator, died. Then another alligator, they call him Crazy. He started killing all the other male alligators and females, and they know that he killed 28. That's only the ones that they couldn't find, not the ones that he ate. And he was also telling us about how they lay their eggs, and how the females make little mounds, and that's where they have alligator babies. And one alligator, she actually had 40 babies. Could you imagine having 40 babies at one time? So we're gonna walk in here and see some more. Oh, and the Spanish moss that is here, I'll take some pictures for you. They actually it actually got its name from the Spanish king and his beard. That's what they were to make fun of him. That's why it's called Spanish moss, which I didn't know. That's pretty cool. They also used it to put in seat cushions on when you sit on a seat cushion in the carrier for the horses. So that's a pretty neat story. So we learned a lot on this trip so far. We're just taking a break to go hike. So you can hear the guide talking in the background. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see a little bit more of what I see. Okay? It's kind of crazy to actually be walking inside of a swamp, and there's alligators and snakes everywhere. However, they are dormant right now, so they're not going to come out, so I don't have to deal with it. I can just enjoy it. We'll see the alligator later up front, because there they are. So, but right now we're just going to walk. Okay, do you see this big huge tower right here? I am going to walk up all the way up there. Okay, so I'll see you at the top. Okay. We're about halfway up, climbing the stairs, but I wanted to stop here to show you this Spanish moss pretty close up. Isn't it gorgeous? Wow. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep going, and it's pretty neat, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna keep climbing, and I'll see you when I get all the way to the top, okay? Okay, we made it. So now I get to ring the bell to let them know that, let the captain know we made it. You ready? We're at the top at the Okefenokee. Okay, so I made it to the top, and we are about 90 feet up in the air. You can see the walkway down there. We're way above the top of the trees. You can see the walkway all the way down there. I'll show you the ground. There's the ground way down there. I'm going to take you around here to show you a little bit of the view. They have these really cool openings, so they keep us safe, but you can still look out through those in order to see the swamp. You can see far. The swamp covers about 500,000 acres, so it's absolutely huge. It's a little bit windy here, but otherwise it's super nice day to go. We're here in February, and I would highly recommend coming in February. You don't have to worry about the snakes. You still get to see alligators, and the temperature is beautiful. It's nice. I'm wearing just a hoodie and not hot, not cold. They rely on the rain here, and there's no water coming into the swamp, but there's water going out and feeding other areas. They actually 80% of the water gets soaked up in the swamp to sustain the wildlife, and the trees and everything else, and then about 20% gets out. It's pretty neat, huh? So I'm gonna take some more pictures. You can see the swamp where the boat was going down there. So I'm gonna take some pictures for you, and I'll see you when we get to the bottom, and I'll show you some alligators.
The leaves of the climbing heath feed a caterpillar that's called the Okefenokee Swamp. This black, white, and red slick caterpillar will eat the leaves off of it, and when he turns and makes his cocoon, he goes up underneath the bark of the cypress tree to hide from the animals that may eat him. He metamorphosizes out into a brown moth, and this Okefenokee Swamp, the brown moth, is found nowhere else on earth but in the Okefenokee Swamp.
Really? Wow.
But all the vines won't have the caterpillars on them, and they start in about May.
Yeah. Well, so any time of the year is a great time to come here, huh?
Generally, there's something always blooming from springtime until it freezes or frosts around Thanksgiving.
Wow.
The blueberry, the wild blueberry is right here, looking to the right. The wild blueberry is starting to bloom out already. We grow more blueberries in the state of Georgia than Michigan does now. We've taken it over the past 5 years. So we can grow a plant in Georgia in 3 years that it takes them 10 years to grow.
Really? Now we are taking a train ride through the Okefenokee. So let's see what this is like. It's a little loud, so I'll just take some pictures and some video for you, okay? I'll see you in a minute. Holding a little alligator. He is 4 years old. What is his name again?
Killer.
Killer. This is Killer. He's 4 years old, but his growth is stumped. So now we're gonna go outside and see Crazy.
So this concludes our day here at the Okefenokee Swamp. We had a great day holding alligator, holding snakes, and seeing Big Crazy. So we're gonna head out, and I'll see you in the next hour.